Hello, everyone, and welcome to 90 Days to Blossom. I'm Vivi, and this is week 2. I really hope that you had a great week 1, and I'm looking forward to sharing with you the workbook for this week. So, I really hope that last week you have been able to work with yourself on how you were talking about yourself and work on the words that inspire you, on the words that trigger you, to actually start building this important foundation of what we are reflecting out and what's actually what we want to be doing in our lives and what we want to be reflecting outside. So I'm excited for you to share with me at the end of this video how did you feel about week 1, if you have um, your words already there, and if you have the words that trigger you, and how do you feel? Do you feel that you're closer to fulfilling your goals? Do you feel still a little bit overwhelmed, and which are the feelings that you're feeling right now, so that I can be helping you throughout this 90 days, well, less 1 week, these 11 weeks, um, to actually help you and be able to work with you and build together what you're needing for these goals to be achieved. So now I will share with you with workbook number 2, as you've seen, week 2 here. It's all about setting the goals. Maybe some of you already have an idea of what a goal is, and and maybe you're getting confused. It can happen. We can usually think that a goal and an objective are the same things, or a goal and a task to be performed are the same things. Even happen to myself sometimes. So goals are linked to our vision, are linked to something bigger out there, are linked to who we want to become and who we are. And so that's what we are going to talk today a little bit. And I will be guiding through some exercises, and so that you can move a step forward towards this. So you're a week closer to fulfill this goal. So we have to get working. As I put here, we already worked on how you communicate it, and what we're focusing on is what determines how we feel. And how we feel makes a really big difference in either we want to move mountains to get what we want, or just sit and wait for it. I hope, I really, really, really want that. Let's rephrase it. I really feel that most of us want to move mountains to do whatever we want in life and what makes us feel happy and fulfilled and enjoy. So for that, we usually need a big reminder that we have already achieved a lot in life. And so that's why I want you to empower you. And for that, you have to prepare yourself. And in order to do that, I'm asking you here to write a list of 5 to 10 things that you have already achieved in life, and recognize the ones you feel you gave so much from yourself, that you moved mountains, that you felt super, super inspired, that you felt that nobody could stop you, that you were not listening to anything that people were saying, that everything external was just something external. And so, yeah, that. Let me think of an example. Well, for me, actually, moving from Uruguay to Italy didn't seem like I was moving mountains. It was super easy. I already had citizenship. Um, I went for a scholarship and got it, and it was like so, like granted to me that that kind of achievement. Of course, it is a great achievement. I went through the MBA, got one of the best grades of the class, was super good. In the end, do I feel that um, I moved mountains to get my MBA? Well, I gave my best, yes. I was committed to it, yes. It was this kind of goals that, it's like you start studying, you go to university. What happens next? Well, maybe cultural speaking, don't get me wrong, it's how what's going on in my country. Like, finish high school, go to university, finish university, get married, have a kid, or go to an MBA. So that that's the kind of goals that I feel people put themselves going on, and don't really stop and think, is this what I really want? Is this what will make me feel fulfilled and joyful in my life? And well, in that case, of course, it is an achievement, and I should write it on my list of things, like getting married to my husband. Yes, I moved mountains to get married to him, um, because we were from two different families, different point of views, and we had like very good like relationship with ups and downs as everybody. I feel like we conquered the world when we decided to get married. So that's one of the goals that I will recognize as like it comes like around my heart chakra, or my heart, let's say, for you, because it's such an important goal for me that, yeah, such an important achievement for me that it made me sing, like even sing really in public in front of all the family for the first time in my life. So it actually was moving mountains for me. So the idea is that you try to recognize these kind of things, and like, how does it feel for you to read them back? And I encourage you to celebrate them. uh, I celebrate my MBA daily too, because it what gave me is a lot of people that I got to know that actually changed my life. It's more that than actually the certification. So in a way, um, yeah, here you will find a quote that says, the things we think about or focus on and surround ourselves with will ultimately shape who we become. I think it's pretty awesome. Now, after you connected with all your achievements, try to think and write at least 4 qualities that you had to reach this. Um, Going to my wedding, for example, with Mauri, I had to be very patient. I had to be very loving, and I had to be, well, I will keep thinking that. But that's the idea. Then, who helped you reach them? And be thankful, please. Connect with your heart with the people, because we 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 cannot move mountains on our own. We need people. And if you're not reaching your goals, it's because you're not sharing them enough with the people. So be thankful with these achievements and be thankful with the people. For example, um, in my wedding, I'm very thankful with the people that came and decided to be my band, last minute band for this crazy idea of singing. Really, really thankful with the church, um, and the people that I met throughout the course of the church. They reassured my values. And I'm not a very religious person, I must say, but I realized that my values were very aligned with with those. And also, I must thank my family. My mom, she was amazing. My sister-in-law, she did my hair, my makeup. She made me look like a princess. I was like, well, I can't, I can like, when you start thanking people, your body goes, whoa, like expansive and happy, and so that's what that's what I encourage you to feel, like to feel expansive, to feel the connection with these people. Maybe one of these achievements was done so long ago you don't even remember, like, or don't talk to those people so long. So something might come up. Just let it flow. What feelings did you feel? Try to close your eyes and connect with the feelings. That's really good. Because what you think, you become. What you feel, you attract. And what you imagine, you create. This is from Buddha. It's an amazing um, quote that I like. So then we are going into why goal setting. So really, the purpose is to achieve a desired result. And when we are doing it, like, and when we focus on it, and we align our intention and align our thoughts and align our mindset and our feelings and emotions, then you're going to reach them. So, but for that, you need to understand where you are now and where do you want it to be. So, for this reason, is that I'm asking you to go into this contrasting your reality exercise, where you write down your reality today. Like if you were to take a picture from you right now, what's your reality? What's in there? And ask yourself, um, do I have what I want? Like, am I living in the place where I would like to live? What things like I don't have that I would like to have? Um, be be amazing, be creative, like go crazy. um, like try to think if you feel excited where you're living, if you feel excited by the people that are around you, if that place represents you, if that place or that people that surround you represent you, um, do you really like what you see? And like it's really really powerful to draw your desired future. And if my friend Matt is available, we might go on for a quick clarity breath, so that when you're home you can draw your desired future. Then once you draw or write down whatever feels better for you, your right now moment, like your right now, try to see how much feelings do you put in it and how much things are facts, like I said the other day, to see if there's something, like to see what's changeable in a way, and how strong it is. And then a good step is to start with the end in mind, and then work backwards to for your desired future. So you go into your highest vision of your health, or your highest vision of your relationship, who's there, who's around you, financially, which car are you are you driving, or whatever you want to like expand your vision in. And also spiritually, are you connected? Are you reading? Mm, write write or draw as much as you can. And here I'm giving you the space for your reality today and your space for your desired future. And then you will find another page where you can draw here for your rings. And then, okay, this is what I wanted to share with you. Because the first time I did this with this amazing coach that I would love him to join us on the challenge, I will move my mountains as much as possible for to have him here. Also, the first time I did it, I did something like this. It was not exactly this, but it was something like this. Um, I remember I did my drawing, I did my reality. I was in Pisa and I drew like I actually went for drawing and I drew this like the apartment and the ambulances because we had like so much noise there. The ambulances because the hospital was near. Then I had this tiny park and I drew myself with Maori, my notebook, blah blah. And then my desired future came like a beautiful place where water connected with mountains, and there was an apartment with a great balcony. Actually, where I'm right now, um, and I remember like I exactly literally drew this house. That's that's why I must tell you that it's really powerful to when you connect with yourself like that. I drew a waterfall. I have it right here. I drew the pier. It's over there. I drew my husband fishing, which he does all the time. Um, and actually, what helped me, I think, I'm sure, is that he asked me the right question. Like I was writing down, I want to live in the mountains, and I have, to be honest, I have never been in the mountains before. So how do I know what it is to live in the mountains? So he asked me that. Have you ever gone to the mountains? Like if you want to live there, go there. And so I decided, like, well, I decided to book um place. Really, I had no idea. I just looked for the apartment that I felt like it was the most beautiful one. It had this amazing view. I booked that apartment, and a week after that, I also got an interview nearby where I booked. Nearby, it's like an hour from where I booked. I booked Lake Como, but I didn't know Lake Como was that huge. And I was actually like in a tiny place called Colico. Um, well, the the thing is that if I go back and think, that was like more like like I want to live in the mountains. And I didn't know why that came. I want to live in the mountains. The aha moment came one morning when I was walking in Pisa. I was doing my morning walk, and in this park, I used to do like 10 times the same row like this because there was not much. I didn't have the creativity to go outside from that park, to be honest. And so I was doing these 10 come and go, come and go. And in one moment, I just freeze, like stopped and looked to the right. when I was looking at the right, I realized this big mountain on my side. So I was actually living in the mountain. And I wanted something that I thought I didn't have, but I was actually living in the mountains, not the ones that maybe the ones that I was moving towards, but I was actually living in the mountains. I didn't know Pisa had a mountain. They have. Um, and so that's the funny part because sometimes go through life like horses, like this, not looking around, not um aware enough of what's going on. And these things happen. We make like huge list of things we want in life and huge things of aspirations and put more and more and more and more and more. And have you stopped a minute to realize where are you? What are you right now? And not taking from granted what's going on around you. I think that after that day, everything moved towards to this place. And that day it was a breaking point for me because um, I had to open my eyes on what I was like, the opportunities that would come, and and when you are in that place of I don't have enough time, I feel overwhelmed, I feel like this, I feel like that. Life, in a way, is throwing you, or the universe is throwing you everything, a lot of things. It just that if you're not aware of them, they will just pass by. And, and so that was one of my goals, and it came out from a bigger vision now. So when I think now why I'm living here or who I am to be living here, it's because I am in this calm and peaceful position inside. And that's the type of life that I was looking for my family. We were feeling very, very insecure back in Uruguay. We we were feeling that we were not in the right place to raise a family. And so when we started to be clear on who we were and what we wanted in life, this amazing place came to us. And yeah, that we're super happy to be raising Noel in such a calm and quiet place. And I'm so happy because I realized how beautiful silence can be, how beautiful um, making choices for a life it is, and how important water is in my life, and a lot of other things. But I don't want to like overwhelm you or like fill you in with all my stories. The idea of this is that you think about your goals. And like I wrote here, see if in your reality any of the goals that you already wrote for yourself fit in. Because we can get surprised by how they don't fit in our reality. For example, feel I was in a moment before I started all this that my biggest goal, the one that I wrote down, is like I want to work for legal because I want to make children happy. That was a goal. And I was very stubborn on that goal, and I wasn't realizing because they hit me with a lot of no's that those notes were redirecting me to working with other amazing people and doing other things and understanding more clearly who I am and what I'm here for. So I ask you to check on yourselves on that. If you're being coherent and this is what you really want, this is what you are, and this is what you want to become. And then I have this one there, I don't know if you know him. You don't attract what you want, you attract what you are. And here, what you were waiting for. Working on these goals. If you really feel these goals align with your vision of the future, then start with your vision tree for the goal number one. We don't need more than 3 goals. If you want to just work on one because it's already um, very ambitious to fulfill one goal in 90 days. I know that. Still, if you feel that you want to work on the 3, work on the 3. Here, go from as if you have achieved that goal. And as I was telling you, go back. Like imagine what you did on that last specific week when you fulfilled that goal. Like, what were you doing? Be as specific as possible. And then those steps that you are recognizing, start writing them here on where it says steps here. And ask yourself why and what if a lot, because that's a really like good thinking process. Like, what if I change this step here for this step here? What if I, instead of do this, I try do this? And try like thinking the days that are pending from today to the end of the 90 days. How many birthdays do you have there? Family unions, meetings, things that already make you a day less on your a day less on your calendar, because it's not realistic to work on a goal or work on yourself or work on these steps if you don't have the time for that. Remember, we all have the same time in our lives, but sometimes it happens that we spend more time on other things that are not as important as on ourselves and our goals. So, and as I was saying at the beginning, remember that your goal should not be a condition for something else to happen. You don't have to do this goal so you will be happy, so you will have the family that you are looking for, so that whatever, so that I will feel free, so that I don't know. Do them because they align with who you are. Then you will find the same wishing tree for goal number 2 and goal number 3. And for each goal, I put you an extra page here. Ask, what are the obstacles to reach this goal? What are the obstacles in each of every action? And then ask yourself, what action steps will take you to help get past that obstacle that you recognized before. And when you finish, scale, rate yourself, be honest and rate yourself the probability of you completing this goal. Being 10, you will rock it, and 1, you are the least likely to complete this goal. Why this? Sometimes when we start reading the obstacles and start seeing what's going on, we realize that we're not going to do it. And so why auto-sabotage yourself, or why put you in that position that you will actually not do something if you already know that you're not going to do it? You're following your intuition. If your intuition is telling you you're not going to follow this, then why put you throughout the pressure choosing this when you're actually not going to pursue it? That's the idea. And don't settle with less than an 8, please. Same with the second goal. Same with the third goal. You can actually go goal by goal if you want to. And then here, I'll leave you with a definition because I feel that your life is precious and it's now, and you can choose either to exist, or to live and grow. And so choices are in your hand, and how we define making choices is the single most important thing you can ever do to make your life work. Maybe it's just wrong, might be, I don't know. But like check how does this feel to you, and if you find a better definition for making choices, great, change it. This is one I wanted to share with you. And then review the perception of making choices that you have right now. Rate yourself on how good you are making choices. Do you believe, is it big choices in your life or small choices you make every day that count the most, and why? Personally, um, everyday small choices will end up into a big, great choice. Some of us work better with small steps. Some of us work better with a bigger picture. You know how you work better, so work in your favor. Mm, so there's another question: to what extent do you understand that every choice you make, big or small, could be an important choice? What I was saying. How much time do you also spend thinking the choices that you make each day? Because sometimes we go with the flow and we are not like stopping for a moment and thinking, is this a good choice for myself? Like, is being on social media and scrolling, watching pictures of people, what I want to be doing right now? Is keeping up with the Kardashians so that I disconnect my brain what I need right now? No. It's the easy way. Yes, it's the right way. And not right or wrong, but it's what I need to be doing right now. That's what the kind of things I want you to ask yourself about. And that's all for this workbook. As I say, have fun, enjoy, because we choose how we experience our life. And really, 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 our choices make or break our life. So make this experience a meaningful one, and make this experience like take the best out of it. And if I can help you in any way, as I said before, I'm here for you guys, because this is one of my biggest goal this week, these 90 days, is to be able to help you. I have to be realistic. I'm not going to help each and every one of you in this group. I would love to. I'm very ambitious, but still I'm not sure that's the path that I have. So I'm not gonna be hard on myself if you are not engaged, if you are not um, if all of you are not fulfilling their goals. Um, so last quick thing to see if you're recognizing that you're using objective or tasks as goals, that it can happen. Last time I spoke to you about losing weight, that it could be an objective in life. You can see it like your goal is to be a healthy, beautiful, stylish, stylish mom, wife, and daughter, and friend. That's who you are or who you want to become. So losing weight or becoming that, I would love that you don't use losing weight. Becoming that, it is um it is a goal. So what am I gonna do? Start working with the words. If I want to go into become healthy stylist and stylish and beautiful, well, I don't want to use beautiful, sorry. Um, just start working on what healthy means to you. Healthy means eating healthy, sleeping healthy, blah blah blah. I will share like a picture with you on an example of that, and try to like analyze every aspect of these goals, because it's what will it might take you a little more time, but at the same time it's gonna help you through this, and it's gonna make you think think things through better in a way, so that you can improve um, the time it takes you to achieve them and how you feel about them. So it's it's all for all. I want to stop stop talking and go back to normal that's sleeping. And I wish you all an amazing Sunday. Thank you for being there. I hope that this makes sense to you. If you again, if you need any help, if you want to have like call or a group call, then let me know and we can organize that so that you can be supported and find the fulfillment of this goal. So thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Bye.